For 6 days, the family of 19-year-old Abby Guerra mistakenly believed their daughter had been killed. They are now speaking out for the first time about their ordeal. We're going to hear from Abby's mom and her aunt in just a moment. But first, here's Andrea Canning.
Emotional and exhausted, Sergio and Maria Guerra spoke out for the first time since learning their daughter Abby was actually alive.
My daughter is a fighter. And all I know that if she's living this long, that means that she keeps fighting. Me and my daughter, we are fighters.
Guerra and her best friend Marlena Cantu were in a tragic car accident last week. Guerra survived, Cantu did not. But after the crash, the families were given bad information. The Cantus thinking their daughter was alive, the Guerras planning a funeral. Nearly a week went by before the shattering mistake was discovered. The girls' identities had been mixed up.
It's hard to describe because after you planning a funeral for a week, it's hard.
I feel real bad for the other parents because no, because they are feeling the same way we felt before.
The Guerras now spend 24 hours a day by their daughter's bedside, praying she will recover. But the star soccer player remains in critical condition and unresponsive after multiple brain surgeries. They're speaking out now not only to thank everyone for their thoughts and prayers, but also to send a message to those who made the mistake. Police, hospital officials, and the medical examiner's office say there are a number of factors that led to the mix-up. The severity of the girls' injuries that made them unrecognizable, confusion the day of the crash, and a heavy caseload. It took 5 days before the autopsy was performed. Still, the family says this horrible ordeal could have been avoided.
Despite our daily requests to view the body, we were not permitted to do so for the 6 days between being notified of her death and the revelation that she was alive. If this had occurred, we strongly feel that this horrible situation could have been avoided.
Now Sergio and Maria Guerra are praying for a second miracle.
The right thing for her is to be alive and to be back at home again. And she is fighting to do that. And I'm pretty sure she will make it.
While Marlena Cantu's family is planning for her funeral Monday. For Good Morning America, Andrea Canning, ABC News, Phoenix.
We are joined now by Abby's mother, Maria, and her aunt, Dorinda Cisneros. Ladies, thank you very much for joining us this morning. And let me tell you that you and the other families have been in our thoughts and prayers this past week, and we appreciate you spending some time with us this morning. Maria, what can you tell us about how your daughter is doing this morning?
Well, she's still in critical conditions. She's still fighting for her life. It's just hour by hour, day by day.
For 6 days, you and your husband, the family, planning her funeral, and then you find out that she is still alive. How were you told?
Well, the DPS office went to my house and started asking me for questions about records, birth marks, or also if you have a toothbrush or something to identify her. I give you my Marlena ID that I had that was in my daughter's room, and I gave you Abby's ID, and I gave them to a retainer, and they left my house.
Who called you to say that there had been a mistake, that your daughter was alive?
Nobody told me anything. I didn't even know at that moment. I didn't know not until probably 2 hours or almost 3 hours later.
And all this time you had been asking to see the body, to view the body. And you and your husband what were you told? Why were you not allowed to see the body for all that time?
First, they told me when that was on Monday morning. They just give you like a couple hours, and then you'll be able to see your daughter and go to the medical examiner's office, and you'll be able to identify her. But it never happened.
Dorinda, there has been so much support, outpouring for your niece. Her soccer coach is there, her teammates have been there. Talk about the support that the family has been receiving, Dorinda?
It's amazing how many friends and how much family, even people that don't even know Abby and her family have been supportive, giving donations. She has a lot of love and a lot of support, and it reminds you how many great people there are in the world.
Going forward, that this does not happen again. I know that's part of the reason that you are talking with us this morning, is to make sure that another family does not have to go through this ordeal.
We want to be able to pass or get some policies in place where people can be held accountable as far as doing their job.
Maria, do you have a message this morning for the Cantu family?
Well, I'm really grateful for the Cantu family, because they were and my daughter's side every day, take care of her and show her all the love. And that's really that I know they went through a lot of pain, because I already went through myself already. So I just want that they'd be strong and, give you all the support. And I really am so thankful.
Well said. Maria and Dorinda, thank you very much, and you and the other families continue to be in our thoughts and prayers. Thank you again very much.
Thank you.